Hi, I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to talk to you about something that I experienced last night. I had a very prophetic dream. The Lord has been giving me all kinds of dreams and visions, and so I just felt led to share this one. So, this is how the dream went. And whenever the Lord gives me a prophetic dream, it's very, very vivid. I can feel like it's an out-of-body experience, like I'm actually there. So, this was the dream. There was this big auditorium, and it had chairs, then about a 10-foot aisle, then a bunch of chairs, then a 10-foot aisle, then a bunch of chairs, and 10-foot aisle, and it's all in a circle. So, down each aisle, there were wedding parties, different wedding parties, waiting to be married. And I was the photographer. So, but I had one of the old-fashioned cameras that you actually put one of those flash cubes on, that has to flash. So, the main party that I was there for, they weren't ready. So, I was walking around the circle, and another wedding party asked if I would take their pictures. So I did, because I was waiting on the one party that I had went there for to get ready, their wedding party. And they weren't ready. So I went ahead and took these pictures of the one wedding party, and the flash worked, and they were very happy. So I'm like, oh my, I need to get back to the other wedding party, because that's the one I came for. So I went back to the other wedding party. They still weren't ready. So I said, well, I'm going to go down, and check out the other wedding parties. Went to the next one. They were ready and asked if I'd take their pictures. So I took their pictures. No problem with the flash going off the light. So I went back to the wedding party again. And there was this one particular bridesmaid that was standing there, and she was leaning on a desk. And she had her hands folded and one down, and waiting on the wedding party to get ready. And she had on a purple dress, and she had red roses. Real red roses was the bouquet for their flowers. And she would nod her head. So, went to the next wedding party, took their pictures, no problem with the flash going off the light. So then I would go back to the wedding party that I was supposed to take their pictures, and that girl kept saying, they're still not ready. So I moved on. This went time after time after time. Finally, I went back, and was just going to take a couple pictures of her or something. And the flash wouldn't work, the light wouldn't go off. So every time I would go back to the wedding party that I was there for, the light wouldn't work. There was no light. So this particular girl that was leaning on this counter or desk would just nod her head. They're not ready. They're not ready. And I said to her, I don't know what's going on, but the light doesn't work whenever I try to take pictures of you or this particular wedding party. So Bart Miller was there, and he came up, the one that did the movie I Can Only Imagine, and he touched my camera, and he said, now your light will stay on all the time. And it did. So I walked around the auditorium. Everybody got their picture taken. Went fine, like I said. And I came back and I looked at that girl, and I'm like, I'm running late. I cannot wait on the wedding party that I came to take their pictures. I have to leave. And that girl was standing there, and she looked at me, and she had been waiting so long that the roses were wilted and the petals were falling off. And she said, they're not going to make it. They're still not ready. And at that moment, the Lord just woke me up, and I just sat there and thought about it. And he said, the church isn't ready. They need to return to their first love, which was what I have been getting visions and dreams for several years now. So I know that red or roses represents love. So I knew right then that this particular wedding party needed to return to their first love, and that they were not clean and pure. They were not ready. Just like the 10 virgins, they were not ready. You know, the 5 wise ones and the 5 unwise virgins. The 5 that went, they didn't have enough oil in their lamp. And so the Lord told me, the church is not ready. It has to get ready. There's stuff going on in the church that should not be going on. I am coming back after a pure, spotless bride. But they will not return to their first love. Their lips praise me, but their hearts are far from me. And I was like, wow, what a dream. He said their light don't even shine anymore. And then, of course, Matthew 5:16 came, to me. Let your light so shine before men that they will see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. And he said that's why your light kept going out every time you go to this particular party, because they no longer have any light within them. So I was like, oh my goodness. He said, and then I heard in my spirit, the Lord said, their hearts have grown cold. Their hearts have grown cold toward me. Please tell my people to return to their first love and get ready, because I'm coming soon. So those of you who have studied the Bible and know Bible prophecy or whatever, know that what I'm talking about. And well, if you don't, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You know that the Lord's coming back for a pure, spotless bride, and we need to stay ready, not just be ready when, prepare to get ready. I mean, we need to stay ready 24/7. We need to stay ready, because it says that Jesus will come like a thief in the night. So that's what the Lord has laid on my heart to share. So I'm just being obedient and sharing what the Lord told me to share. Return to your first love. Return to your first love. And clean your physical house and your spiritual house, because I am coming sooner than you think, and many will be left behind. Okay, I hope you have a blessed day. I will keep seeking the Lord, and whenever I get another word or dream, I will absolutely get on here and just let the Spirit lead me. So my brothers and sisters, soon and very soon, I truly believe that we're going to see the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Be blessed. Talk to you later. Bye now.